The third day in Bahrain, the 2nd of March 2024. On the third day after the breakfast, myself, Shiji, Justin, Ji Shah, and Li Zhu checked out from the hotel. Justin suggested for a short Bahrain tour. I was in the navigator seat this time. We directly went to the Bahrain fort, which is the Qalat al-Bahrain, ancient harbour, and capital of Dilmun. It was once the capital of the Dilmun civilization, and was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005. Portuguese, Forte de Bahrain, also known as the Bahrain Fort or Portuguese Fort, is an archaeological site located in Bahrain. Archaeological excavations carried out since 1954 have unearthed antiquities, from an artificial mound of 12 meters or 39 feet height containing 7 stratified layers, created by various occupants from 2300 BC up to the 18th century, including Kassites, Greeks, Portuguese and Persians. The archways inside the fort. The arch dates back to 4th millennium BC, but became popular only after its adoption by the Romans in the 4th century. The fort and the Tel Qalat al-Bahrain is built on the Bahrain Island, on the northern seashore. On a clear day it is also seen from Sar. It stands like a sentinel near Manama, the capital of Bahrain. It is 6 kilometers, 4 miles away from Manama, on the fertile north coast. The Tel is the largest in the Persian Gulf region and was built close to the port and by reclamation of seashore land. The archaeological findings, which are unearthed in the fort, reveal much about the history of the country. The area is thought to have been occupied for about 5,000 years and contains a valuable insight into the Copper and Bronze ages of Bahrain. We need to take some snaps for our album. The first Bahrain fort was built around 3,000 years ago, on the northeastern peak of Bahrain Island. The present fort dates from the 6th century AD. The capital of the Dilmun civilization, Dilmun was, according to the Epic of Gilgamesh, the land of immortality, the ancestral place of Sumerians and a meeting point of gods. Take some rest. Little tired. Enki's well. Enki is the Sumerian god of water. In the Sumerian mythology, land and sea, thought to float on top of a freshwater ocean called Apsu. This subterranean ocean was the foundation of the world, home of gods and the source of seas and rivers. It was watched over by Enki, the Mesopotamian god of fresh water and wisdom. Dilmun was identified with Bahrain, whose name in Arabic means two seas, where the fresh waters of the Arabian aquifer mingled with the salt waters of the Persian Gulf. This mingling of waters was known in Sumerian as Namu, and was identified as the mother of Enki. We walked through the passages. The roof of the passage was built with the cut piece of palm trees. Justin explaining another interesting feature of Bahrain Fort, the Madbesa. This is used to collect date juice for making date honey. In Bahrain Fort or Portuguese Fort, in the Madbesa, lined parallel channels were cut into the floor, and dates piled on top so that the molasses, used as a sweetener, could be squeezed out by heat and pressure, and collected in earthenware jars. The historical and architectural monuments are always an attraction for the tourists. We walked along the sides of big walls of the fort. The tall walls, which are approximately 30 feet high, and the passages and basement areas which has many historical stories behind it. It was really worth visiting the fort. Let us take some more pictures for our album. G. Shah and Lee Zhu needed some beautiful profile pictures for the WhatsApp. I was filming the scenic views near the fort. Justin also capturing some videos for his collections. The site, 17.5 hectares in area, has been termed as Bahrain's most important site in antiquity. The site contains many areas and walls, including Sar Necropolis, Al-Hajjar Necropolis, Kassite Palace, Madamat Hermo Necropolis, Madamat Isa Necropolis, Al-Maksha Necropolis, Palace of Poperi, Shahpura Necropolis, and the Northern City Wall. After exploring the Bahrain fort, we were coming out of the fort. We met Wendy and friends at the entrance of the fort, as they were starting the exploration of the fort. We returned back from the fort. On the way back, I was filming the beautiful Bahrain city and the scenes on the sides of the roads. Bahrain spans around 760 square kilometers, 290 square miles, and is the third smallest nation in Asia after the Maldives and Singapore. Consisting of 33 islands, Bahrain is an archipelago in the Persian Gulf. It has been famed since antiquity for its pearl fisheries, which were considered the best in the world into the 19th century. Bahrain Avenues. You can see Carrefour on the left side. In the center, the date palms evenly planted. The city is very clean, and roads are also very nice. The building with windmill, which can generate the electricity for the building along with the solar power. We also saw the Golden Tulip Hotel where Gulf Air passengers stay for the transit, arranged by the airlines. We also visited the Cathedral of Our Lady of Arabia. This is a Roman Catholic cathedral in Awali, Bahrain, dedicated to Our Lady of Arabia. It serves as the seat of the Apostolic Vicar of Northern Arabia. For the construction of this cathedral, Kuwait St. Thomas Mar Thoma Church contributed for the fund collection by doing the Handel's Messiah concert, which was organized by the Catholic Church Kuwait. Drop G. Shah and Lee Zhu in the avenues. We went back to the hotel. We started our return journey after collecting Jim from the hotel. On the way back, I again filmed the beautiful causeway and the sea. After we entered Saudi, I called my friend Kapil. He was staying in Al Koba. We had lunch with him in the Salkara hotel. After lunch we again started the journey. On the way I was filming the beautiful buildings and other structures. We saw the board showing the way to Aramco. Aramco, formerly Arabian American Oil Company, officially the Saudi Arabian Oil Group, where many foreign nationalities work. When we saw the sand dune, we got down. Took some videos. Took some snaps also. Then started journey back to Kuwait.